All right, guys, welcome to the second to the last of our Path to Leadership sessions. Now, this one is really, really important because we are going to do goal setting. So we have, and goal setting is really, really important to yourself and to your business. What I can tell you why we moved this. So usually when I was doing leadership, I'll be honest, I always put the goal setting at the beginning. And one of our fantastic leaders, Tandy McBride, said, maybe we should take people through some training so that when we do the goal setting, the goals that they set are really meaningful to what they're working towards. So you kind of have, since we've been doing this path to leadership, now you can kind of see your path and now you can set your goals to what you want. So tonight we have Jean Cox, one of our leaders, and Lisa Donahue, who is another one of our fantastic leaders. They're going to take you through goal setting. So I think we're starting off with Jean, and she is going to take control of the screen. And hey guys, if you're not on mute, if you could just do me a favor, put yourself on mute so that our presenters, I see a couple, if I can get them, I will actually do them too, so that our presenters, it stays in presenter mode and doesn't flip back and forth. Oh, I see Lisa Breakers here. Hi, Lisa. Okay, Jean, if you want to start, please take it away.
I will. Thank you so much, Michelle. So tonight we're doing two things. We're doing goal setting, but we're also going to be covering the career plan. And this is important for you to know for yourself so that you kind of know the steps to get to where you want to go. But also when you're offering the business opportunity, you really need to understand what you're offering because there is just huge potential in this business. And a lot of it lies in the career plan. So I'm going to start with the compensation plan and then Lisa's going to take over. So I just need to share my screen first. I need to move everybody out of my way. There we go. People just keep popping up everywhere. All right. So here we go. So thanks for Lisa for getting this initial set up, and then I just kind of plugged my stuff in there. Hopefully you don't see your screen sharing. I don't think you do and everything. So like I said, we're going over the compensation plan and goals. And I apologize for the fuzziness of some of these. What I basically did was some screenshots of some of the documentation that we have to put in here. Work smarter, not harder. I was not going to create all of these. I just used what we have. And most of this is in our compensation plan. Now, when you go to look at the compensation plan in our resources, I recommend using the Control F to find it. You can just start typing compensation. And when you go through them, you're going to find two of them. There is one that goes from consultant to double ruby, maybe sapphire. And then the other one, I think, goes double sapphire to triple diamond. So for the next 3 hours, I'm going to go over the career plan. Just kidding. So we are actually only going to be going over just these bottom ones because that's what you need to focus on. You should really just focus on the next two, that you want to hit, in the near future when you're working on this. So that's what I'm going to cover tonight. When you go through, as I was saying, when you're searching through the resources, make sure you find the ones that are dated July 2021, because there are some older ones in there. I actually messaged them today about an error in our compensation plan and asked them to remove the older ones, but just check the dates and you'll be able to see that. It's also kind of fun to look at all of these and just kind of dream when you're going through where you want your future to be. Okay, so it all starts with the consultant, and I need to move everybody again. Where can I move people? There we go. So it starts with a consultant level. So we're offering this opportunity to everybody, even people who just want, you know, to be able to get their products at a discount. And so that's where the consultants are going to fall into. There are basically no requirements except to hit 125 in a month during a year. Okay. So from the silver leader levels and up, you do make an income from the people who are in this category, but they don't count for you going through the career plan. So I'll explain a little more of that later. But these consultants will make, you know, get a 20% discount on their products, so it's not a bad deal. The next level is beauty consultant. So this is when a consultant, when you or one of your team members has $125 in personal volume. So when you look on the main screen of your hub, you see one of the blocks in the business matrix is PV. That's personal volume. And that is a monthly volume that you have. So all of these requirements are monthly that you need to reach. Now at beauty consultant, that's when they start, when a consultant counts for your upline, and that's when you start to tap into the earning opportunities. So anyone at this beauty consultant level and above, so no matter what rank you are, you tap into these earning opportunities that are here, and bonuses based on your personal volume. So based on what you sell and purchase for yourself. So to reach the next level, which is starred beauty consultant, that's where you need to start sponsoring. So you can, a consultant can stay at that beauty consultant level and never go above and still make a good income because of those bonus levels that are in there. So but at Star Beauty Consultant, this is when you have started sponsoring and building a team. Now you can actually, back at the beauty consultant level, have people on your team, but it's not until you meet these monthly qualifications that you actually can reach the Star Beauty Consultant level. So for beauty consultant, it was 125 in personal volume. That goes up to $400 in personal volume monthly for Star Beauty Consultant. They've actually changed what's called the central team volume, and that is central team is you and everybody that is under you at this point. And it's to follow the guidelines strictly, it's anyone under you that's not under a silver leader, because somebody could at Star Beauty Consultant have a silver leader, you know, sitting here. That could be one of your legs, but you need to have at least 3 legs that are beauty consultants that have hit 125 in sales in that month. So if they hit it last month and not this month, they don't count as a qualified leg for this month. They counted last month. So they have changed the central team volume from 2,500. They dropped it to 2,000. So that is you and all of your beauty consultants under you. So your volume counts in your central team volume. And then you need those 3 active legs. So they have at least 125 in each of those legs. So what they've included in our compensation plan booklet is the monthly earning calculation based on the minimum requirements. So you cannot hit Star Beauty Consultant and make less than this, okay? You can make more than this because, again, you have those bonus levels on your personal sales. So make more of this, and we'll see a little bit later about that. So these are the minimums. So how it's figured out is your 400 minimum in sales. You make the 20%, which is our base. Then the 5% bonus that you get when you hit 125. Then they've also will give you a $75 bonus just for hitting the minimums for Star Beauty Consultant. And that is a monthly bonus that you get. So every month that you're a Star Beauty Consultant, you get a $75 bonus. And they raised that from 50 to 75. So that's $175 that you can make. Now, if you've looked at the career plan and if you've joined this because you want to be a diamond someday, $175 might not sound like that much, but you guys, there are people out there that $175 is a big difference to be able to do this just as a side gig. So make sure that when you're looking at the career plan, you're not just thinking about what you want from it, but really what it has to offer others, because there are people that would be really happy with $175 extra in a month. So the next level is when we start to get into leadership. And this is really where the jump is in income. So I tell everybody that joins my team, if you are doing this for the income, Silver Leader is where you want to get to as fast as possible. Now, for some people, that jump from 175 to 510 could, is a big jump. We've learned that the amount that really makes a difference can make a difference in people's lives is $500 a month. That can be a huge life-changing amount. And that is our minimum at Silver Leader. So when you're talking life-changing amounts, $500 is it. So this is a really important, level to get to. Now, the reason for the biggest jump in this is because you are now earning a percentage from your downline. So your central team bonus is everybody who's under you that is not under a Silver Leader. So let's look at the monthly minimums again for this. So now your personal volume has gone up to $750. This is as high as it gets. Okay. Now, $750 is, a nice amount to have as your personal volume, but don't forget that you can be making all of those bonuses. So in, your personal, sales, your income from your personal sales can be way more than $210, way more. And so later on, when you see what people are really making, it's that, get that personal volume up. That's where you're going to, when you're doing parties, you're going to be meeting more people, you're going to be sponsoring more people, you're going to have more personal volume, and your personal volume counts into your central team volume too. Okay. So you then also need 5,000 in central team volume. As I said, that includes you. I know I keep saying that, you guys, but it's a big deal. I've had experience in a number of career plans, and that is not always the case. So it is really nice that our personal volume counts in that. And it's for everybody that's not under another Silver Leader. So it's not just the people that you've sponsored, but the people that they've sponsored and, they've sponsored underneath. Now, when you talk about the 5 active legs, and I do want to tell you that this also counted for the other one, they just didn't show it in the picture. But I don't know if you can see in here that here's you as a Silver Leader. Here is a consultant. So this is somebody who has not hit 125. So they are not an active leg, okay? This person is a consultant. So they don't count as an active person. But down here, this person is, that makes this leg here active. All right. So it doesn't need to be somebody who's direct to you. It can be someone who's further down. But this leg is whatever the highest level is in the leg is what that leg is. So your beauty consultants can be anywhere in there. That makes this leg active. That one's active. That makes this leg active. Does that make sense to everybody? Let me peek at my notes. I have not been looking at my notes at all. Okay. Okay.
Do we have anybody has any questions for Jean?
Yeah, this is a good time.
I don't see any issue. I think you're explaining it pretty well.
Okay. Now, another cool thing about our career plan is that when you reach the leader level, when you reach silver leader, you also are given a bonus. So we have what's called TAB. So if you see that in there, it's a title advancement bonus. This is a one-time bonus when you reach a leader level, and you get it at every leader level. Did somebody have a question?
Yes, they're asking about you only need 5 active under you and not 8. Correct. You need 5 active legs. Go ahead, Jean. You can explain it to them.
Yeah, no, you are correct. You need 5 active legs. So the only place I've seen the 8 is like to earn Iceland. So sometimes we have incentives where we need to sponsor more. And everyone that you sponsor is on your first level. So they are all right there on your first level. And do not shoot for 5, because you really want to have more on that first level, because not everybody's going to be active every single month.
Jean, can you go back? Because we need to explain. She's saying, she thought she saw 8, and you did see 8, and there was a reason why. And if you flip back to that one, so you can see,
okay.
To explain the one leg with the extra people.
I will.
Okay.
Gotcha. So this is a leg. Everybody who's under this person here is in that same leg. So there could be more people out here, but it's all still just one leg. So this is a leg. This is a leg. So that's where we get the 5 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if all of these 5 were activated, if they were all beauty consultants or above, then you wouldn't even need these people down here. So you can promote to silver leader with just 5 actives and yourself.
Yep. But all of the people underneath those legs, they do count to your central team volume. So they do help your central team volume, and you do get paid on them as well. The only time that they would break away is if someone in that leg, in that line, ends up at a silver, and then they end up as a generation.
Yep.
There you go. Well, there's a light bulb moment, she said. See, that's why we were doing this. Thank you, Jean. Perfect.
Yay. And we'll be getting to that soon. So again, when you promote to any leader level, you now earn a title advancement bonus. This is earned the first time you go, you promote to a certain leader level. Now, a big reason that you just, in addition to strength of your business, another big reason you want to go into each leader level strong is because these bonuses are paid over a number of months. So when you promote to silver leader, you're going to get a bonus of $50 the month that you promote. So if you promote this month, $50 will be added to your August commission, and then $50 when you hit your title in September. Now, if you hit in August and you don't hit in September, then you forfeit the other half of your title advancement bonus. So this is for every level that you reach. Now there is also an A tab, which is an accelerated title advancement bonus. Now, if you qualify for the A tab, you do not get both the A tab and the tab. You just get the A tab. And this is when you reach these levels in the minimum time from joining. So if you reach silver leader within your first 2 months, then in the month you join is month 0. So if somebody signed in July, this is their month 1, and September is their month 2. And so you can get those accelerated title advancement bonuses. And you guys, these get really big when you look at, I mean, they're already pretty big, but when you get to those upper levels, wowzer, those are some big bonuses. Now, you can also be actually getting more than one. If you promote to silver leader 1 month and gold leader the next month, you're getting both of them. Now, if you're thinking, well, I'm already past these times, that's okay. First, you can still earn these when you hit those levels. And also, you're still going to be able to hit the higher ones because there's still more time to hit those. Looked like there were some questions.
There are, Jean. So we have someone says, if they become a silver 1 month and then not the next, do they go back to count for you? I think that she means, do they roll back into your central team? So if someone
No.
hits silver leader and then the following month they don't, will
Okay,
you explain what happens?
They do not. So what happens is when you when a leader promotes out, they are paid at that title, and it's called they also have that title as a recognition title. For I think it's silver, gold, and platinum, those you hold that recognition title for 3 months. The month following that, if you haven't hit it for 3 months, then in the months that you don't hit it, you're not paid as that. You're paid at whatever the highest title that you actually earned, but you still have that recognition title. The month after that recognition title, after that 3rd month, that is when you will then roll back and count in the upline leaders team. So until then, you are still a generation 1 for them. And so I'll get to the generations next.
And someone else
Does
said,
that make sense?
Yep, absolutely. Then someone says, like, do the downlines count towards achieving it, if that makes sense? So I think they were asking if the people underneath your people help towards your advancement goals.
Yes, they do. Because you it's when we'll go back to this one. So you can't get to silver leader by yourself. You have to have people that are working on your team in order to reach that level. And
that question was brought back to the Star Beauty Consultant level. She wanted to know if your downlines count towards achieving Star Beauty Consultant in a leg versus non-direct fashion.
Yes. So if this person did not hit their beauty consultant, but they had somebody under them that did, that would be an active leg for Star Beauty Consultant. It does not have to be a a personally sponsored? I understand where that question's coming from, because in my previous business, they had to be personally sponsored to count. Here in the body
Thank
shop,
you.
they do not.
There's another one.
Good
It
questions,
says,
you guys.
yep, the other one is there a leadership level where you cannot take part in other direct sales companies? So to partake in our leadership here with Body Shop, are you allowed to be with other direct sales companies? I think is the question.
So it's my understanding that well, I don't know if Michelle, is there a level up there?
Here
What
is
is
the
the
truth.
level?
Here's the truth. We do not stop you from doing other direct sales companies, no matter what leadership level that you have. There are some rules over cross recruiting, and which we're not allowed to do, and we are not allowed to cross recruit out of other people's legs and other teams for another direct sales company. That is against our PMP. But if you have a successful business running somewhere, you're absolutely allowed to be a leader there and be a leader here, as long as you do it ethically.
But there is a caveat to that, and that is our leads program. So if you are receiving, if you want to be able to receive company leads and you are eligible to do that, it was at the platinum leader level. It's now the new leads program is based on qualifications in there. And in order to participate in any of those programs, you cannot be building a business, building a team in another company. So I'll just come out and say it. I'm with another company and I am no longer sponsoring in that company, because I would rather focus on this one and I would like to participate in the leads program. So that was a personal decision that I made.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jean.
Sure. All right, so got tab and a tab here. Now we're going to go on to take a look at Gold Leader. Now I know this might not be 1 or 2 steps above. It might be a little bit further for some of you, but there are some of the some points that I really do want you to be aware of when it comes to this. So again, the personal volume is $750. Central team volume is the same. It continues to be the same as silver, $5,000 for your central team volume. Central group volume is now everybody, the difference between central team and central group. Central team is everyone that's on your team. I need to see where they put the silver leader over here. You guys are in the way again. There we go. So here's the silver leader. So they obviously have more people down here. And I'll have a better diagram of this. So your central team is everybody that's not under there. Central group is all of these. And I do have a better diagram for that. What I do want you to see is that the active legs, it actually hasn't changed, because 1 leg is silver and then 4 consultant or above. So now you still have the 5, but as I said before, and I can't stress this enough, you want to continue to grow your business, continue to sponsor. Don't get to silver and go, whew, I made it to leader, I'm good. You want to continue to build that, continue to do all the things that got you to silver, keep doing, okay? So the earning opportunities for this are the same as they were for silver. I had to move you guys again. But we now have central, we've got your central team bonus still. Now this generation 1 bonus. Generation is a leader level term. So these are my level 1 consultants, level 2 consultants. They really don't matter a lot in our career plan because they're all basically part of central team. But Generation is when you get down to a leader. So you could have a silver leader here and they would be on your first level and generation 1. And then this one here is generation 1, even though they're a couple levels down. So when you hear the term generation, that's what they're talking about. I think it's really important, and I've had this brought up to me by my own team, that, you know, we throw a lot of acronyms around. So I'm trying to use the actual terms and help you to understand them. But if there is a term that you're not sure about, in the back of our compensation plan is a glossary. So that is a great place to look for what different terms mean. All right. So, and these are all the same earning opportunities as back with, you know, beauty consultant. Those sales bonuses stay the same. So this should help you a little bit with some of the terms for what they mean. So central team is everyone that's under you that's not under a silver leader. When you have a silver leader pop out, they now don't count in your central team anymore. Okay, so this still needs to be 5,000, but I'll show you a little caveat on that. And then your central group is everyone who's, so the central group is this whole part. So this is central team and everyone who is a silver leader, silver, gold, or platinum leader under you. And total group is when it pops out with the sapphire, when you have a sapphire vice president. Okay, I am looking at time and I'm running short on, I'm gone over my allotment. Sorry about that. But the reason I wanted to bring these up too is this little box here probably looks familiar to you guys because that is on the home screen of your website. And just so that you know what these terms are, PV is personal volume, that's your sales. CTV is this, central team volume. CGV is this one. And then TGV is total group volume. So if you are a silver leader, these 3 are all going to be the same. Does that make sense? It's not until you have a leader pop out that now this is, you know, you're shooting for 5,000 here and you're shooting for 10,000 here for that. If we went back to look at gold leader, 5 and 10. All right. Does everybody understand so far? Because what I've just explained, everybody goes through. But I am going to show you a little scenario just so that, you know, if it happens to you, you're going to want it explained to you again. So don't feel like this is the one and done for this being explained to you. But I want you to see how our career plan has built some protection in for you for your business. So let's go back really quick to the silver. Okay, so you're a silver leader and you're building this team and you've got a rock star on there. Okay, so you've got a rock star, you know, anywhere down here that is going for silver, and you want them to, because we want everybody to succeed, and you know, you want to be able to move up the career plan. And in order to move up from silver, you need to be promoting leaders. But you also want to make sure that the rest of your team is working hard or you're building it, okay? Because when that silver promotes, they are going to take their volume. So the volume from their team is no longer in here. And remember that 5,000 and 10,000, okay? So what if this happens kind of quick to you? And it did when we were first starting. They have put something in place called Central Team Build Back. So when that silver leader promotes out, so let's say you've got somebody that's about to promote out of your central team this month, then for you to be paid as a silver, you only need to have 3,000, not the 5,000 when they take their team away. Okay. Now to be paid as a gold leader, which actually they're the same. You would need that 10,000. Okay. So you'd need to make sure that your whole entire group is 10,000. It can't be 5 and 3. But you would still be paid as a silver leader. So you would not lose all those bonuses as a silver leader if that were to happen, if they were to promote out. You just wouldn't get your tab or a tab yet. That's kind of the difference in that. So then the next month, because you're working and building, then you just need the 4,000 and then the second month after. So if they were to promote this month, August is month 0. And they count it as month 0 because your leader gets paid as a leader for August. It's not one of those that you promote and then you get paid the next month when you do it. They get paid the month that they actually promote out. And then month 1 would be September, and then October would be when you're back to 5,000 for your central team and everybody. Does that make sense? Clear as mud?
No, that was awesome. I think it was very well explained, Jean. Thank you.
So just until we get, just before we get to goal setting, I want you to look at we now have an income disclosure, and it is in the back office. Now that we've been with we've had the company here for over a year, they've been able to analyze the numbers and publish these numbers. So here are the minimums that people make at these titles. Look at these maximums at these titles and the average. So if your Y is income, you can look at this and see, what do I want my monthly income to look like, or what can I expect it to look like? What kind of range can I expect at these different levels? And then this is where the dreaming comes in, you guys. Take a look at these numbers. This is the average annual income by title. These are big numbers. Even just starting at the silver leader, I mean, that's a lot of money for some families. Okay, that's a lot of money. And look at that jump. I mean, that is quite the awesome jump. And you're doing the same thing here as here. You're sharing product, you're sharing the opportunity, you're doing the same thing. You just have done more of it here. So any questions? I need to let Lisa play.
Yep. I don't see.
All right. So ready to set
I think
some
you
goals.
explained it very
Here we
well,
go.
Jean. I think you did well because
Oh, thank you.
they're saying thank you, thank you. So we're ready to go to goal setting,
Oh, you're
and
welcome, you guys.
Thank you so much.
This is Lisa, so I'm going to mute. But Lisa, just tell me when you need me to click.
Okay, great. Thank you, Jean. That was so good. It's so important to have our compensation go first because, that it is a big deal. We're promoting, and we're not promoting just because we would like to, or maybe you are. But, there is the perks that go with that is you're making money. And so what we want to do is we want to back you up just a little bit, and we want to talk about goals. How are we going to get to making that money? So goals, we're going to talk a little bit about outcome goals here. Goals are intended to focus your attention and resources on what is most important in order to be successful in achieving your priorities. Your personal goals are short or long-term goals that can apply to your work, family life, or lifestyle. They're meant to motivate you to achieve what you want in life. And we'll go to the next slide. Oh, it's blank. Well, there was something there. There we go. And also the importance of setting goals for yourself can be found in your openness and awareness of trying new things, planning your own success and taking action to improve an aspect of your life. Furthermore, setting personal goals can allow you to accept accountability for what you do to ultimately grow and develop in your life, in your career, and in your relationships. Additionally, setting goals allows you to find ways to learn from mistakes and make transitions using what you have learned that can help you reach your objectives. And I'm going to say that one more time. Additionally, setting goals allows you to find ways to learn from mistakes and to make transitions using what you have learned that can help you reach your objectives. Everything is spinning up. You're using everything that you have learned, possibly about yourself, possibly about the way you do business, possibly you've learned something this evening already on the compensation plan, and you're going to use all of that to continue in your success. When setting goals for yourself, you may choose to follow the SMART goal method, where you apply specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely objectives to assist in reaching your goals. Begin by identifying things you're passionate or you care deeply about, and I hope that's the body shop, and determine what you want your life to be like in the future. And maybe that compensation plan helped you to determine what you really want to get out of your business. Our presentation this evening will focus around determining where your business is now and where you want your business to be in the future. And I'll just put a little caveat in. When I went into civil service, I'm retired now, but I wanted to go from a GS7 to a GS13. We have, different stages of compensation in civil service. And my friend who worked at NASA said, Lisa, you can't do that. And I said, oh, okay. So at first I really thought, oh, I can't do that. But what I did was I just used what I had learned. And you know what? I did get to that GS13 in retirement because I used what we called a ladder promotion, where I went from a GS9 to a 12 in one specific promotion. So what you learn and how you apply it is going to happen in your business as well. You're going to do the same thing professionally in this direct sales professional business as well. Now, let's go to the next slide, Jean, please. Where do we begin? Okay, I want you to begin with your why. And if you want to do some research, I'll ask you to look up Simon Sinek. I love him. He asks you to begin with your why. And the reason is because it's going to be your motivation. It's going to carry you through times when you're a little under the weather, like I am this evening. But I will tell you that they did ascertain I do have a brain, so that's great. But sometimes you're going to just reach a hurdle. Different things happen in our lives that are unexpected. I didn't expect to not be able to shower today. Sorry. I have a little dry shampoo and I don't have any makeup on, but I had a medical procedure that I thought was going to be easy peasy, no sweat, and I was going to be fine today. Well, you know what? We're still gonna have our goal presentation and we're just gonna present it. Why is that? Because I'm dedicated to this body shop. I love it with my heart and soul, and I want you to love it as well. And hopefully you'll pick up something this evening. When you're looking at your why, I want you to think, who am I? Like, how do you perceive yourself? I love you more. And I want you to think, how do others perceive you? Because I've had in my particular life, who am I? I'm actually a blue personality that comes across as a very gold personality because I've been trained that way. I've presented to two-star generals, and you can't be blue when you're presenting to a two-star general. You have to be gold. Give me the data, tell me how we're going to succeed, and I'll see you later because the next one is coming in. So I'm trained to be gold, and I really hide this really beautiful blue personality. So sometimes folks just don't believe in me because of that. And that's unfortunate for them because I know who I am and I'm comfortable with that. So who am I? I want you to discern who you are and where you want to go. And we're going to talk a little bit. You can see the personality color lens. If you'd like more information, I have a website I can give you. But generally, there's a blue, green, gold, and orange personality lens. And the blue is for those with the personality strengths of enthusiasm. They're sympathetic, they're communicative, they're compassionate, they're empathetic, cooperative, idealistic, sincere, and imaginative. The blue personality temperaments can be good listeners, talk about the possibilities, and like to do new things. They conflict with disharmony. That can definitely upset a blue. And famous blues are Mother Teresa, Mr. Rogers, Oprah Winfrey, Ralph Waldo Emerson, and Michael Jackson. The green personality is those that are perfectionists. They're analytical, they're conceptual, they're visionaries, they're cool, they're calm, intuitive, and logical. They seek knowledge and understanding, as well as always looking for explanations and answers. Greens can be good researchers, looking for facts and asking lots of questions. Some of our favorite greens are Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Al Gore, Giselle Bundchen. If you don't know who that is, talk to me because I'm a Patriots fan. Kate Blanchett, our gold personalities. Here I am. Those with gold color personalities, their strengths are loyalty, they're dependable, they're organized, they're thorough, sensible, punctual, well, okay, maybe not me, and caring. They notice and remember facts like directions and instructions. They set deadlines and they want them to be met. They enjoy checklists and checking things off the list. Margaret Thatcher, Connie Chung, Joan Rivers, Winston Churchill, and Santa Claus. He's always punctual, isn't he? Our orange personalities, they are those that are witty, they're spontaneous, they're energetic, they're generous, optimistic, eager, and bold. They need fun, they need variety, they need stimulation and excitement. They have freedom to act is also important. And the oranges have energy like nobody's business. They just bound around to different projects and tasks. I do have a daughter like that. She may be on this call this evening. Donald Trump, Lucille Ball, Eddie Murphy, Elvis Presley, and Cameron Diaz are all oranges. So you may see yourself in there and just go through that so you know where you're going. You can look, you can discern your why, you can discern who am I, and then you can begin to set goals that will incorporate all of that, those strengths in there, and what you're learning and how you're feeling and where you want to go, all comes from all of that. We're just going to keep rolling that that ball and making it bigger and bigger and bigger to make your goals bigger. And then I think we can go to the next slide, Jean. I'm not sure what's on it. Okay, so then we have our 6 pillars. And I think that it was Shannon Keevy that talked about our 6 pillars for content. I'm going to ask you to look at your 6 pillars when you are perceiving yourself. You know, write down your 6 strengths. What do you think are the most important things for you that will help you achieve? And again, how do others perceive you? So that's a very big deal. Think about that. How do others see you? Because it may point out a weakness that could be turned into a strength. So think about that. Another thing is, why are you here? Why did you decide that you wanted to begin your business? You really need to discern what that why is and keep it going. Keep it for your motivation. Again, where are you going? And now that you know your color lens and your pillars and where you're going, we're ready to begin with your vision. So with your vision, you can do a couple things. You can set up a vision board. Usually in the beginning, January is when we would start our vision boards, but that doesn't mean that you can't start one in August, because you certainly can. So start a vision board. Maybe managing your vision is with what motivates you is a daily affirmation, or maybe it's an achievement treat. And that's okay. When you achieve a specific goal for your vision, you can treat yourself. And I think Christine Tiley does a great presentation on that. I think I've listened to that one. And you can expand your vision with your passion. And, you know, we have passion for profit here in the Body Shop. And I hope that your passion is with the Body Shop. And incorporate yourself into the ethics of the Body Shop. That's a big deal. I'm a first season community fair trade ambassador, and I love that we are able to help others the way we do. And my daughter tells the story. I tell the story of the shea butter. Every vendor event we have, every time I'm on Zoom, I just have to share that story, because just getting into the community and helping others, I am a servant leader. And so I just love that we are able to do that with the Body Shop. Those ethics are the ethics that I want to teach my children and have them teach their children. So another thing we want to do is break your vision into chunks. So you don't want to have, well, you can have your ultimate vision. Your ultimate vision may be sapphire in the Body Shop. That's your ultimate vision, but breaking it into chunks, you're going to go make it to silver, you're going to make it to gold, you're going to make it to platinum, ruby, double ruby, and sapphire. Just a quick overview of that. And again, you can do 1 year. Where will I be in 1 year? 6 months? How will I get to where I see myself in 6 months? And 3 months? What steps will be needed to form the consistency I need to get to where I want to be? So break it into chunks. And right now, what IPAs or income producing activities, I think Tandy did a great presentation on that, do I need to do to get to where I want to be? That's what we're going to do with your vision. We're going to break it up. Also implementing the 2-2-2, 2 weeks, 2 months. That's not right. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. The 2-2-2, make sure you do your follow-up, because the bang is in the follow-up. I'm just going to tell you that. Always follow up, go back to your customers, make sure they're happy, and see if they need anything else, any kind of assistance from you. So, and track your goal. We need to track our goal. We need to track our revenue. We need to track our opportunity targets, and we need to track our SMART goals. And as you can see there, our SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. And our goal should have a clear definition, and it shouldn't be vague or ambiguous. Our goal needs to be measurable. Our goal needs to be achievable. And we can have an objective, which can be ambitious. And I just need you to keep in mind that not achieving your goal can have emotional impact on your motivation. Please do not consider this failure. We don't accept failure. We just turn that around, and we're going to turn it into our next success. Consider this an opportunity to redefine your goal, and consider this an opportunity for growth. Also relevant, your SMART goal should have a direct influence on your business goals, and it should be timely. What is the due date for your goal? Can your goal be achieved by this date? And I think we can go to the next slide. So here's our SMART goal. I will acquire 3 new team members for my team within 2 months by asking for referrals, launching a social media marketing campaign, and networking with vendor shows, local businesses. This will allow me to grow my team and increase my revenue / promote. So that's our SMART goal. So we put a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely variance into that goal. And that's a very broad goal. Let's see, I think we can go to the next one. Inspiration. I want you to keep in mind that you're going to need some inspiration. I do talk a little bit about accountability partners at the end, but that's going to be your best inspiration. But you're going to need inspiration. And you know why? Because you want to improve your growth mindset. You want to open yourself up to new opportunities. And sometimes we get stuck in a paradigm, and we need a paradigm shift to open our mindset. And that helps us to achieve. And also be more proactive. Being reactive is not good for anybody. You have to be proactive. You have to know where you're going to need to adjust, refine, peel it back, push it forward. So keep in mind to be proactive and learn to understand yourself. You're going to have a specific style. You're going to have a selling style. You're going to have a family style, a mom style, but learn to understand where that style is. And learn to understand also, I didn't put it in there, but work with what you're given, because you were blessed with this beautiful team, and you're going to work with those individuals. Learn where they are as well, and that will help you to help them. Be persistent despite obstacles. We all have them. I had one, and I'm here anyway. And learn to accept your limits. There are limitations. Sometimes they're financial limitations. Sometimes it's a time limitation. But learn to accept your limit and know when you can push that limit and when you need to pull back. Practice gratitude. I can't tell you this enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Even in the times when you're tested, thank you. It's a refinement, and we are so thankful to be here with the Body Shop, with this beautiful company, this beautiful opportunity with a team that we can teach great things to, and stay open-minded to new opportunities. And the Body Shop keeps giving us new opportunities every single day. I think Jean talked about the LEAD program. So we are moving forward with this beautiful endeavor. Learn something new, an IPA. Somebody tells you, oh, well, I've never thought, well, maybe, yeah, maybe I will post that on the Body Shop social, and have that new thing come on in there. But learn something new. Live according to your values. That's so important, because folks will see through you. They have joined you for you, and you have to remember that they love you already, and continue to live and enforce those values. And hopefully they're in line with the Body Shop. Learn healthy ways to cope with stress. I can't stress this enough. Stress is gonna happen. Stress happens, it just does. And so we already have to manage the stress. So if you're being proactive, you may have a little less stress. I'm just saying. And so definitely use, even to the point where if you feel yourself getting like all worked up, they have those little stress balls, and you can just like, squeeze your stress ball before sending that email. So sometimes we just need to take the pause. Learn from failure. It's okay. If you're not failing, you're not growing. You have to fail sometimes, and it's okay. We're going to turn it into success. Avoid negativity. Sometimes our families are not as on board with us as we are in our direct sales business. It's okay. We're just going to avoid the negativity. And you know what? Don't focus on it, because there are tons of people that love you. There are tons of people that love the Body Shop, and that's great. And we're going to put them together, and we're going to be successful. Develop time management skills. This is very important. I know for myself, I need to get off my phone and work my business. Sometimes I just keep scrolling on Facebook, and I have lost my time management skill, and I need to focus on the things, the IPAs, and all the great things that I need to do for success. I think we can go to the next one, Jean. Final thoughts. So remember, begin with your why. It is going to sustain you. It is going to motivate you. Set your SMART goals. We don't just go on vacation. We set a SMART goal. We're going to have a great time. We're going to relax. We're going to set a plan. But we don't just like pack and hop in the car and say, great, where are we going? We don't. We won't get anywhere that way. So set your SMART goals so you can set yourself up for achievement and success. Begin to achieve your goals. We have to begin. Don't let your mind say, oh, I can't. Just focus on you can. You can. You are your secret sauce. Partner with a leader, potential leader on your team. I can't stress that enough. We need to have accountability partners, and just take someone or ask someone, don't take them. Sorry. We can't take people. It's not nice. Ask a leader or a potential leader in your downline if they would be your accountability partner, because we need to have somebody that continues, that says, okay, I did this. Did you? Well, no. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Sometimes tomorrow isn't promised to us. So have an accountability partner. Have your potential leaders set their SMART goals. Of course, if they don't have goals, that's a problem. You both have to have your goals and continue setting your goals. Check in with your upline. This is a big deal. Make sure that you are listening to your upline and what they're telling you, because they will always help you. There's just no way around it. They will always be your best buddy. And if you have any questions, they're the ones that will have the answers. And enjoy being part of the very best direct sales company there is. I've been involved in several, And I will tell you that this company is unbelievable. The opportunity is incredible. I do have a 10-minute video. Maybe I will put that in chat because I think we're over our time because it's 9:01, and that's a shame. But it is Steve Jobs or Jobs. I'm not sure how you would pronounce that. It is his speech, the best speech, the greatest speech he ever gave. And it's 10 minutes and it's worthy of your time. I will tell you that much. And it's great. And I think since you didn't watch the video, I'm really sorry about that, but I'm going to tell you that let's connect all these dots together to make our businesses a force for good, one body butter at a time. So thank you.
Lisa, do you think we
Yes.
could put that in the Path to Leadership Facebook group? You can put
Yes,
that
ma'am.
link and then they can watch that. That would be awesome.
Yes,
And
it's really good. I just don't want to take everybody's time.
and thank you so much. I mean, talk about dedication, guys. We really need to give her like a big round of applause for dedication, for having her procedure and, you know, surprise
you.
more than you had anticipated and still got on here and did a fantastic job. I can say, honestly, you've touched on some things with goal setting, even for myself, that I absolutely love. So it actually digs one level deeper, which we all need to do when we're talking with our goals and how to do them and achieve them. So that's really important. And yes, folks, I know you called it. I'm in orange. I have other layers too, but definitely orange personality. So loved it. Thank you. And can I say just to everyone, so I don't know if you guys realize, but you know, being almost to the end, right? We're almost at the very end. We're going to do our celebration next week. Guys, we had 29, well, we had actually over 30 people through, I know some people probably had to pop off for whatever reason, live. Now, I know we had about 60 on the first one, but to still be holding over half, I am just absolutely thrilled. That is amazing for that dedication for you guys just to come together at this time because it's summer and all these things are happening. And of course you can catch it later, but you know, we really appreciate you guys coming on live. And, you know, we really appreciate all these fantastic leaders that have spent time to develop this program for you. They have spent their own, you know, resources and hours and intelligence to bring this great path to leadership to you. I hope you're enjoying it. And thanks for tuning in. So thanks to the leaders. Thanks to everybody here. Oh, a lot of people are saying thank you. Thank you. So if anyone doesn't have any other questions, I'm going to stop the recording for, but we can